adjusting it to where I can see things and you can't.
Well, I can see it.
If you're on the GM account, you can.
Oh, look at the big ocean in the center that looks like an eye or lake or whatever.
What? That wasn't what I was referring to.
What's that one meme? It's like, it all started with a singular snail. 500 nuclear missiles.
Sounds like the fucking. It sounds like the narrator from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. Don't be whining. You made your choice. Live with it.
I just want to know why he came in with that voice.
I think if I use his voice on Sundays, some bullshit's about to happen.
You sound more like a Malachi with this voice on than you do with your normal voice.
Whatever that fucking means.
Means that you're no longer allowed to use your normal voice, Mark. This is the baby girl one.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Who?
Oh God.
What the fuck?
I got some hum.
Yeah, you got a feedback. Some.
Let me hear that beep.
We just go via. I could just switch to something. No. One second.
1,000.
See what you get for messing around.
All right. Last time you guys were plotting out your journey ahead. We'll move off of the beautiful Arcadia map and back to the normal. You guys were going to work your way to Passagarde and then make your way to the Marsh of the Pollen, perhaps deviating, depending on how you guys feel.
I was under the impression we were just going to teleport there, or attempt to see if it works.
Oh.
You can't teleport everywhere.
You can.
What's the point?
Gilgamesh would hate you.
Okay, am I Gilgamesh patron? I don't think so.
You ain't gonna fucking get shit for XP. Teleporting everywhere.
To me, that's the speed XP part.
What are we doing? Location discovery? Getting XP?
Yeah, exactly.
Unlocking the map?
Fast travel has not been created yet.
Exactly, bro. I just gotta get my waypoint.
Well, let's just jump right in then. At your guys' base camp, you guys are discussing the move that you will do next. A lot of the pressures that were there before have been removed, whether you wanted them to or not. They have been removed. With most of the doom meeting their doom, and almost all of Sigurd's group meeting their doom. Few things left to really accomplish outside of honoring a commitment that Orion made, maybe avenging your daughter's abduction. The world is still moving, still growing. Things are happening in the west. Alaric is headed that way to deal with that. Which leaves you guys with pretty much whatever you want to do.
So what do we want to do?
How about we meet in the middle? I don't try to teleport us to Arcadia, but I teleport us to Passagarde.
What would be the point of that?
You know, I, like you said, settle Discovery XP
What time is
real
it?
quick.
Well, what do you think you're gonna fight on the sea?
Well, if I get to stepping.
What time is it?
Be any
It's
time
not
you guys would like it to be.
in the afternoon.
I'd like it to be 8 p.m.
Well, for the desert, we still want it to
'Cause
be.
Could be 8:13 p.m.
we're here, so I mean, unless we're going out of the hut, we're gonna have to go through the desert. We're actually gonna have to go farther than we were initially gonna go to find the vampires.
Yeah.
Get here
Mm-hmm.
and then get there.
What?
The Seraphim ruins.
Be here. We go here. We go here. We go here.
We're not going to Arcadia.
I was gonna say,
Well-
why don't we just boom?
What was the dice roll for my enchantment there?
Well, I don't know how much of a time crunch we're on for the
Uh,
oracles either.
I
You're
think
on
you're at a
D12.
D12.
Right.
And yeah, we get to the ruins. I'll pop an XP potion. We'll come out at least level 5. At least.
Do we know what kind of time restraints we're on for the oracles? We don't, do we? I mean,
I don't fucking know.
I mean, we're on the time constraint of how much time do you want to allow a little girl to be kidnapped and under duress? Whatever your conscience is fine with, that's the time that we have.
That's what we do. I mean, if that was the case, I would just take us all the way to Amphipolis, like off the rip, and we just walk in there and then go
And die?
opposite. You think the marsh is more dangerous than the fucking Desert of the Immortals in the Arcadia?
Yeah.
You think so? I don't think so.
I think
I mean, in game, I have no idea.
in
be
terms of
honest.
danger, I'd probably say that Desert of the Immortals, we're able to at least stand our ground in right now. Judging by what we've encountered in here, we've removed one of the major threats already.
2.
2, technically?
Caleb and Jade.
Oh. Oh. Right now, with the threats removed, we stand the best chance of consistently at least advancing and learning. And that's why I think it's valuable for us to make the push to Pasagarde personally.
Yeah, I say we at least go to Pasagarde. Then from there, if you want to maybe teleport, we could maybe teleport instead of sailing.
Now,
But
but one issue that I have with what you calling it, Seraphim, is I do not know it, nor is it well known. The information that we have there is from Leon, and from my understanding, it's fairly new to the Crossroads as well, right?
It is the newest piece of land within the Crossroads.
Awesome. It came after Yggdrasil?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I was
you're
like,
right,
I
you're right.
just opened Yggdrasil.
It's
Arcadia's been here for more
timeline-wise,
than 1,000 years.
Arcadia's been here since the latter end of the 4th century ACE. Yggdrasil doesn't arrive until 6000, so you guys are in the 6000 ACE. So it's been here for over 1,000 years.
Okay. And yet
How long
Leon's
has it been?
still. Huh?
Damn. I was saying, no one got info in 1,000 years.
I mean, it's due to its nature, I guess. And the fact that it's all under Leon, right?
The only known being from there that you guys have met is Prince Leon.
So, seeing as the. So, Right, that's all accurate. That it's not well known there, so I wouldn't be able to.
No one's made an expedition there.
Yeah. So, and while we may have while Agelus may have the invite and the request of Prince Leon, that does not mean that it extends to everybody. We may still have to garner his favor in some way to adequately be able to progress through Seraphim, much like Yggdrasil requires the focal points. Seraphim may have its own requirements as well. So that's why I can't, with full faith, say that from Passagarde we could make the move through Arcadia. The Marsh of the Fallen is a dangerous place, but it is still a better known place. So, but once we reach Passagarde, we can make a better evaluation of where we're feeling. So, because we could theoretically get stuck in Arcadia or in Seraphim, and who knows how long it would require for us to get out to the girls. But if you're okay with them waiting an indefinite amount of time and looking at your face, it doesn't sit well.
Talk about my face.
I mean, I assume that the thought of letting the girls sit and suffer for an indefinite amount of time doesn't sit well with your character, right?
I just didn't know if you were talking to me or fucking like who face.
Well, I mean, it's more of an address to the group.
No.
So,
How deep are we into the desert immortals? Cause how far away is
about
Passagarde at this point? Like
we left Uruk. Yeah, we're like right here. Yeah,
Somewhere
how much
like by
time
the
do we
beach.
travel in a day?
48 miles.
48, but the desert halves us, right, Fate?
Yep.
It happens the first day, right? Or just every day?
Every
It's
day
been
because you're
having us
walking
move.
on sand.
So it's
So we would
20.
need to at least learn some method to adequately traverse. So
I can't think of a way you can move the same speed through sand. Get a camel, maybe.
If
About
I
it.
was a stalker,
Yeah, that. Outside of that,
So it would take about 5 or 6 days to get to Passagarde, assuming we don't slow down anymore.
it's
Or
about,
get
it's
slowed
about
down.
well, we're moving roughly 24 miles per day.
I was actually closer to 9 then.
Yeah, so it's about 10 days to get there.
and then once we reach there, yeah, we can make a decision. Maybe we go directly to the marsh
Mhm.
if we feel like that's the best thing.
You could have found those fucking vampires by then.
Yeah,
Well,
but what do we need the vampires for? Besides, I guess, personal reasons, which is a valid point. But I
big
assume,
money, big reward.
okay,
Probably.
so
And since I think they reside in they reside in what they call Jerusalem,
which we
probably
don't know
something in
where is.
Yeah, we only
Jerusalem theoretically could be on the cape outside of Ecbatana.
know that it's northeast of Uruk. That's all we know.
Which means that it could be all the way up there.
I thought we found out that it was just somewhere in this.
No,
Well, I don't think that was actually player knowledge. I don't think. I could
I
be
mean,
wrong.
there's my totally legitimate map that places it right here. We just mark that real quick.
Mm-mm.
Wouldn't well theoretically, wouldn't the other vampire bloodlines or at least the leaders of them probably know where that shit is?
Maybe if we're looking to align with one, But the only vampire bloodline that I have, I guess, an estimation is uh fucking Malachi, right?
Hmm.
And he's on the other side of the continent, which would require us to earn our right through the Forest of Madness, which isn't as hard, but do we really want to?
He doesn't do business outside of the forest at all, or
Does
visit anywhere.
Sure he does.
Historically, Malachi has entered one war in the entire existence who's been on the crossroads. And he fought on the side of the Minoans. It wasn't until the Athenapolis requested an audience with him that he left the war. It's one of the few things that have upset the Mortal Kingdoms about Athens and its little safe haven is that Reina was able to remove Malachi from the war.
Mm.
Uh,
Like, I know at least we wouldn't ask for like direct, like, give us shit to help us get rid of those dudes, but like maybe he knows the location, it will be in, well, unless he should be interested in fucking removing like opposing bloodlines. Maybe that's enough incentive enough for him. I don't know. But
And if it's not,
if it's not, well, that's not the avenue we need to go down.
I mean, if you want to put your bets on working with another one, sure.
Well, depends. Does this one kidnap little girls?
I mean, that depends. Probably. I don't see him above it,
Fair enough.
but do you also think that you're not enough?
Enough for what?
Do you, are you relying on the assistance of a third party?
Oh, just for the location. Eliminating them, I have no issue with.
Well, I think that a Janus patron should be able to find the location on his own, right?
I've
Is that
tried.
part of your worship? Imagine discovering the gates of Jerusalem.
I'm double checking to see if that's actually my worship. Janus worship. Traverse the realms. Use one of the divine gates. Discover the deity of said gate.
Maybe the gates of Jerusalem harbor a divine gate.
Perhaps.
But I think all of this is conjecture. And our best point is to just start walking. So, I would kind of call out to Igilus.
Yes.
Is your, I guess, prayer or studies done? Or do you require more time?
I was just passing them. She the sword. Look to Fiona. Does she look like she's ready to travel?
always. She nods her head.
I assume by your, I guess, actions that you are fine with whatever course we take.
I am
Or
fine with whatever course we take. We have yet to make progress of our own since we've been here.
Alright, let's start making progress.
I agree.
Gideon will, I guess, walk towards Yaga's hut.
Follow suit.
If
I'll
you still
follow.
have it.
I'll just stand with you guys. I'll walk you to my hut and open the door. Usher you in. In.
So we're going back to said desert.
Mhm.
The dessert.
Yeah,
Put on
back to
the
the
desert.
back to the desert and we'll
Desert
go and
clothes.
I'm going to
Desert
Warning.
clothes.
teach Fiona how to change into a fire nymph. Said I'll
Teach Fiona how to what?
change into a fire nymph.
Oh,
So she's a changeling too,
Oh.
right?
creation? Yeah.
Creation.
I'm trying to think if that'll affect what she works on. Because she wouldn't want it to interfere with her ability to
It won't.
take care of. Can you handle non-magical paper as a fire nymph?
I would assume so. Don't they walk around touching things?
Never.
I don't. I assume they don't burn everything around them, right? Unless they're just that inconvenient of a race.
I would
They're
say
very inconvenient.
Oh.
I thought that's
It's
more fire elemental.
that's the
that
plus
would-
size. That's the plus side of you not being affected by heat. There's a
Oh.
reason.
Well, I mean, I figured they
That's
could...
why Fira was so like had never dealt with animals before, even though she wanted to, because she couldn't touch them before.
I thought fire elementals would burn shit, not fire nymphs.
I guess they're closer to elementals than...
Fire
Thinking they're
nymphs.
like flame atronachs from like Skyrim type deal.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
See, I would see that
I
more.
would. I would say if she, like, if it's. I don't want them to be treated like, like being a skeleton in fucking Wildmount. That's for sure, because that didn't go well for anyone.
Well, the way Hobbs mentioned it makes a lot of sense. The what are they called again? The,
Flame atronachs.
yeah, those
They're
things.
like
Yeah, because as soon as he said it, I pictured it right away. It's like, oh, well, that makes sense.
I mean, we also got her desert clothes, right? That will help her.
Yeah, 'cause she's got the same thing I
Oh.
do.
like
I
that.
mean,
Because I would imagine that was the case, then water nymphs really couldn't touch it either, right? It would just make shit wet.
Everything get
Have you
wet.
seen what your water nymph's been doing?
Well, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
she's
don't
been
s-
sitting in the water.
Even sitting in the water this entire time.
Yeah, I find her to hydrating the farm.
She's doing slip and slide.
I'd say they could do it. It's fine. It's just there has to be give and take. I actually been thinking about creations being able to turn into fire nymphs for the last week. I might exclude nymphs from creations. Mainly because you're not really creating an appendage, you're turning into the element. But I haven't decided yet. Yeah. Till I make a final decision. It's fine. She can do that.
Okay.
Before we go in, or right before, no, I would wait till after we go out the other side.
Well, it won't be long. Once I close the door and then open the other side. Because it doesn't. Out.
I will step out into the desert.
Get out.
It's daytime.
Yeah.
this is a whole new day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Fiona gets a 6 and a 13.
Orion, what were you saying to your sword, my man? Anything you're trying to do while speaking into it?
I'll send it to you.
All right.
But we're just traveling, right?
Yeah. Definitely are traveling. I have to pull up the weather chart. Who's gonna be my weather lady today? Merc, maybe girl.
Weather
Girl.
lady.
Oh yeah, I got rolls. I take point.
D100.
Right when we come out of the house, I will be casting Find Steed.
How can you cast Find Steed?
Paladin spell.
I don't even know what Find Steed does. So.
Oh, I just summon a Fey, Fiend, or Celestial version of a direwolf. A large direwolf.
Oh.
Okay.
Later levels, they get Find Greater Steed, which allows them to summon a
Indeed.
Pegasus.
Hop on
Wait,
my
hold
broom.
up. What level? I don't even know what level I can cast level 4. I'm gonna have to check. I think at
What level is
level 4 I can cast level 4. Just wait. Go on that Pegasus.
Oh.
What weather first? 9.
It's fine. The weather table won't load today.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
So no weather today?
No, just we
Beautiful
use a
day.
different one.
Clear skies. Yay.
I don't like the fact that it's not appearing.
I'm fine with it being clear skies for today's session.
No. Whoever runs this GM binder needs to get it together.
It's a beautiful
I
day.
think
There it is.
I'm going to do
What'd you roll?
a 9 on the weather.
You guys are in winter?
Yep, it's a blizzard.
Oh no.
9
In the
is not a
desert.
blizzard.
I think I'm gonna summon a
I think that's the older version.
celestial. Yeah, a large celestial direwolf.
It's actually raining in the desert.
And it's
Oh,
a beautiful day.
Who's a good boy?
I guess I won't be flying.
It's raining? Yeah. It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
Let me get my cauldron.
I miss the rains down in Africa.
As I take point, hopping onto this steed. Now you want me to roll combat or yeah, that.
Give me a second.
All right.
Go ahead and roll for your day.
36.
Hmm.
Do. Sorry, I'm looking at something Colin's sending me too. Well, also setting up a battle map since Merc decided he wanted combat today.
I didn't want combat today. You had me roll for it.
You didn't have to roll for it. You did.
Is there a way to avoid it if we can see it coming?
Make versus. I mean, If you're staying on the road, yes,
There's a road.
of course there is.
We've been on a road this entire.
No, because you guys teleported in the middle of a desert.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
you're
was saying. Because if we were on a road, how would we get the slowdown from the sand? This is a road. I mean, because when the road be covered.
Just because there's a path doesn't mean it doesn't slow you down. It's sand.
No, I'm saying where the road be covered, then we wouldn't be able to tell it's a road.
Yeah, so I mean, you can attempt to find a road. What I'm saying is, if you're on a road, you can avoid combat. You're in the middle of a desert, so no.
So I
Uh,
see it 300 feet away from me. I can't avoid it.
you didn't let me finish. But if you're taking lead, you can roll a perception check and make a decision on whether you want to approach it or not. Does that make sense? Now, if you roll a surprise attacking creature like the cobras, not really anything you can do about it, but roll a perception check, Rick.
20.
Okay. What did you roll? Roll a d3 plus 1.
Going for a 1. Two total.
I mean, it's not hard to miss, or it's not hard to see these creatures, even in the rain, because it's not really a heavy downpour. But standing about 20 feet tall, kind of fighting one another, you would see two giant sand golems.
Hmm. Well,
Like
I would look at everyone. What do you think? Should we avoid the golems and keep going if we want to get to Pasagarde quickly?
you said they're about 20 feet tall.
20 feet tall piece, yeah. You guys are far enough distance where you can avoid them.
Hmm.
Choice is yours.
what's this?
Believe your intentions were to get stronger. Do these not satisfy your needs?
That's a really good question. Sizing them up, how much of a challenge do they seem like?
You guys, I mean, I can't tell you how you feel about them,
Well,
but I can.
sizing
Go
them
ahead.
though, like
20
like
foot
look,
tall stand golem. I don't know.
does it seem like they would be something that we would struggle with as a group?
If I were you guys, no. You guys beat Jade.
Yeah.
Nothing you're gonna see here outside of Emerald and maybe a large group of Arcadian Knights. Yeah, just Dashi Knights. I don't think you'd have anything to worry about. I mean, there are some creatures that will give you like the cobras have a unique trait where if you
that was
take
my
three
next
different,
question about.
yeah, whether or not the sand ones have something like that,
Mhm.
you don't know until you fight them.
I guess I don't even know what type of check. Actually,
You
is there
checking for
any
the. Go ahead.
information wise on them? Do they yield any, I guess, interesting parts to note, or anything that we should be cautious of? Ideolas.
Colin?
What's that?
You got me muted, bro?
No, I was reading something.
Oh, okay. I was asking you if there's any mention of them in your book in terms of things to target for.
Pull up a book and
He
take
has
a
books on
quick
creatures of the
look.
night. I don't think he has a book on everything.
I thought he got a bestiary recently.
Yeah, I do have a bestiary that was given to me recently. But if it doesn't
Oh,
get
then
these creatures, then it's
well, if you have the
fine.
creature of the night one, and then the other one, I don't remember what the other one was for. Thought I gave you one on the most powerful creature. No, Celeste has
I
the
have that one. Pretty powerful
powerful
creature.
being. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm calling it. If you want to take a moment to look through your book,
I would just take a quick second because they'd probably be wary of us, right? Sooner or later. I'd imagine.
well, you
Can't
guys
take
are
too
far
long.
enough away.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me an investigation check if you're trying to do a quick look.
Okay. Let's try here. Let's go see if I have advantage, and I do for my race. Investigation. Advantage. 23.
Sand golems, two 20-foot tall sand golems are considered a threat level 1 creature. 2 is not enough to get them above a threat level 1. They have a formidable amount of health, but nothing to worry about. The book states. It says the main thing they're known for, honestly, slamming their fist onto a creature. Little notes on the side says earth damage underlined. And then it says it has an eruption range of 30 feet. They can target anywhere within 10 feet of them that's earth and make it erupt outward. They're capable of turning the ground around them into quicksand.
That sounds very.
Okay.
There you go. Those are the sand golems.
All right then.
No. They sound more trouble than they're worth.
They sound like just something in the way. Gideon will begin to make his way towards them.
Oh, so you're gonna go fight him?
Yeah, well, fuck it.
Be-
I'm gonna be
It'd be hard.
mindful of the range.
Go ahead.
It's raining, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Does that
Interesting.
seem to have any effect on them?
Makes them slower,
Okay.
I would say. If I'm being fair.
And Earth opposite, just to clarify, after the Jade incident, is what? Wind? Ice?
It's one of those. Either ice or wind.
Earth is weak against wind.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, they're not much of a threat to a group your size. I had to find them real quick.
Fiona's staying out, right?
No.
You putting her in the book or the fuck you put her?
She fights like one of us.
Okay. Have her. Well, I would tell Fiona to stay next to the wolf.
I'm staying back for the most part, out of the range.
Both of you stay next to the wolf.
Oh.
Since it's a celestial, it actually heals people next to it.
I'm gonna stand next to the wolf then.
Me too. I'm gonna stand next to the wolf.
I hate it. Not everybody can stand next to my
Alright. So we're getting hit with AoE.
The two mages, the two magos, and the goys are just gonna stand back by the wolf.
What you mean? Why can't the warriors stand back by the wolf?
Yes. Grouped together perfectly.
Yes,
Y'all better be 30 feet away from the fucking thing.
we die
Yeah.
together.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, these motherfuckers speak telepathically with me within 1 mile. Coolio.
I probably won't stay by the wolf.
Yeah. I intend to taunt both of these fucking goblins before they see us, just so we don't have to fucking run into. Well, y'all getting attacked
I mean,
initially, at least.
bum, 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 bum. Oop.
Oops.
Mm.
Where are we at? South or?
Fun fun.
No, that's not it.
I will elaborate something that you guys may have missed that I rolled. You're already high on the encounter list.
Mhm.
You see that?
Huh?
I rolled the
Mhm.
D200 for the regional.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you
That's
guys are.
that's the death roll run, right? That is to
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only two things technically. I removed the Desert Leviathan from this area. So the only thing left would be Emerald. Just so you know.
Round 2?
You guys never fought Emerald?
JDI.
Another Bane fight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
What's another green rock?
Can you give me access to the otherworldly steed sheet?
You
think
damn well know
with-
you got access to the GM account. You're making me do all this extra work.
Oh my god.
Otherworldly. It's not on here.
In the compendium?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's no space.
There it is. I'm gonna have to edit mine to be a wolf, but yeah. I would have it like over here if you guys are gonna be over there by next to it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-mm.
So we got Fiona. They just need me.
See you like clicking through my songs, Fate.
I'm always just. I've been always messing around with it. It's good because, like, don't have a lot of just random encounter music and just have, like,
Yeah.
ambience or bosses.
Yeah, I think I tried to get like 3 or 2 of each, like kind of just chilling, just exploring counter wise.
I just saw your message. No, Ellie is just got back from a trip. He is not slept. He said in ages, so he is
I
sleeping.
know what he been doing.
He said he was a family trip.
So
You're right. He was making
you can take a
kids.
trip to Alabama.
Oh wow.
Jeez, that's the Merc's neighbor.
There's no creator.
Maybe you'd be making a family trip.
Earth damage is a thing, right? Just to confirm.
Uh, Earth damage is a
That's what
thing.
the book said, yeah.
Cool, yep. But yeah, I'm going to try to get into range to taunt before they notice us if they're fucking with each other.
Before we start combat, and before you go antagonize them or whatever, I want to change to an earth nymph.
Okay.
Just in case.
Alright, I'll initially.
All right. Just go ahead and roll your guys' initiative if you haven't already.
Is this a feasible like approach to a surprise round, or
I'm giving you guys a surprise round. They have a perception of fucking, I don't even know. Passive perception of 10.
I mean, I got a stealth. I could fail that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's about what Jimmy has.
I'm just, with the rain and everything, it's just a good time.
Okay.
They're already
I
moving slow.
do have an 11, not a 10. Look at me.
Oh, I have a.
You know what? These things might be deserve to be lower on the board and move the King Cobras up on the board.
Yeah, those cobras are fucking ridiculous for fucking 20 to 30.
But what are you talking about? That is nowhere near the worst thing on the list.
Definitely worse than this. Fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll swap the sand golems with it. Well, sand golems do a lot of damage. They just don't have a lot of health.
My life was more in danger versus those cobras than it was against
Oh,
fucking
well,
Jade.
first of all, they had like 100 and some odd health. If you would have just mass burnt them down, it wouldn't have been an issue. Also, quit taunting everything if you don't want to get fucking poisoned all the time.
When I mass burned them down, do I look like a fucking bitch? I'm not a bitch. I got a sword and a board.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it goes, I don't know. Giant cobras, golems, they're probably in the same tier. The salamanders are probably a little bit higher. There are two types of dragons here. The raptors are in the 70s. The modifies an 80. The bull of the heavens 81 through 89. The legendary Scorpiox is 90. Cadian Knights take the bulk of 90. Obelisk at 96, 97. Calum at 98. Desert Leviathan at 99, which I removed. And then, ironically, there are 3 Banes you could roll in this area.
Nice.
So actually, I have to decide which. I'm probably going to go with Emerald, but I have to decide. See if you would have got the other one. To be Emerald. Yeah, so you got Emerald.
My direwolf's name is Cloud, by the way.
Get
Shut
out.
up.
Celeste,
What?
Cloud Penwolf.
What?
Pinwolf?
why do you break everyone you marry?
The fuck are you talking about?
Look how special this boy is.
What?
He never got his mind back.
He was like that before.
It was like
What did I do?
Everyone roll.
Yep.
All right, let me roll.
Oh, initiative. That's the
Oh.
thing.
Shut the fuck, Merc. I just All right, Gunner.
Did I get
Got
the
half
surprise
movement.
round off?
Yeah, he said we did. We got
Oh,
a
we
surprise
did?
round. Yeah. Yep, so this is our surprise round.
Okay.
I will. 30, huh? I will bonus action aggro.
What does your aggro look like when you get angry? Anything special?
Yeah, my lord.
I hadn't thought too much about it. Let me think on that, and I
Do you
will
like
get back to you.
do you like summon a wolf and call it Cloud?
Mm,
No,
that
I
makes me
don't think
angry.
so. Um, and that's 30. Yep. I will furious attack this one, the one to my right.
Wow.
All right, go ahead.
Advantage. So first attack.
Yep, hits. Doing
So
fire damage.
That's what it was last time. So
Okay. So 29 slashing.
yep, and 39 fire. Does it look like it
Both
takes?
the slashing and the fire feel like they didn't do as much as they should.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're doing the
Second
one to the right of you, right?
Yeah. And second attack.
Okay.
That'll be max damage. So let me double check my notes here. I think it's
Is Smokey bullying again? Smokey's bullying
it's
again.
it's 92 total. It's 37 slashing and 55 fire. So, but if it's half on both, then it's half of 92.
Smokey has once again woken up and chosen violence.
Very good, Smoke.
That'll be my turn.
It didn't even have time to comprehend what happened. You just see the steam of the fire against the wet sand making up the golem kind of make like a hiss sound as that steam just kind of shoots out. Very good. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Brings us to Kriegen.
Wisdom saves.
Bro, you know I can't make those.
Well, we don't, but
No, it's the same as like when you roll a 40 to hit and you ask if it hits. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, they're both taunted then. I don't think I really got much. Yeah, I'm not really much of an offensive person, so that's all I got.
Okay. That brings us to
Oh,
you.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
use movement. I'm done.
Can't use movement.
I
when
can.
you taunt
Oh yeah.
sunken in. Yeah.
uh,
Am I good to go?
Yep. Good.
Sweet. So I will use my bonus action in order to summon Ocean Current.
Oh my god.
What? You say
It's a
that like
patron ability.
it is a patron ability. Let me just get my square. We'll put this right in the center. Oh, why is it 35 feet long? Relax. Here. Actually, we'll do this. Oh, beam. Beam with 5. Cool. How's this? Okay, cool. Oh, linger. What does it say for this? Let me just.
Who's this
I
from?
don't know. Oceanus. Another major god. I reason that it's understandable that I'd have knowledge of Oceanus.
That's fair. If you're
It's
from
one
the
of the.
crossroads, you should have knowledge of basically every.
I
Uh,
try to stick with at least like kit wise. I feel like Oceanus is a big enough one that you'd have familiarity with what his patrons can do.
He's actually doesn't have very many patrons.
Really?
But no, because the lore behind
Oh, fair, yeah.
Oceanus is that Poseidon damn near has turned that man into a shell of himself.
He's
Now
hated
Pontus,
enough.
on the other hand, big
Huh?
fan.
You say
Pontus,
Pontus? Yeah,
Here we go.
Pontus is gonna be quest locked. So is the Urea.
Cool. All right. So I move there.
Okay.
Just so you know, Smoke, you have an extra attack now,
Ooh, as long as I'm in the water.
as long as you're in this ocean current, my friend.
Ooh, okay.
And you don't take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And they are both considered soaked.
They're already soaked from the rain.
I figured.
One. Well, you know, I like to make sure that it's
Double
out
down.
there, that it's really
No,
confirmed.
They're moist,
Yeah, they are sloppy.
seeping,
Yep, just
oozing,
drenched. All right.
frothy,
Yep. Could
sea
no.
foam.
Okay. Yep. Sea foam is a color. We're patron level 2, so I go up to 15 feet. So that's 5, 10, 15. So can they both make an intelligence save?
Intelligence save?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me roll that for you.
Okay.
13.
Cool. All right. So they have a -2 to all their saves.
Yes. That's what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I super excited.
Super cool. Super cool. And then lastly, with super cool. Can they make me a is it, do I want charisma or ba, 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 ba. Sorry, I need to find the item. Inventory, panic. charisma save. Lastly.
-4.
Nice. Okay, cool. So they had disadvantage on attacking me as well.
Cool. Cool.
Yep.
I like hearing
Super
it.
cool. Super cool. So for my first attack, I will spend the piety in order to this goes to in order to add a wrathful smite onto this, attacking this guy right here. Let's just does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. Can he make me a wisdom save?
Sure, let me roll that wisdom save for you.
If you don't mind.
3.
Cool. He is shaken. And he only takes the 43 damage.
43.
I will.
What kind of damage?
This is all in slashing because I'm using. I should swap
Ace,
them.
so
Yeah.
both of them do.
No, just the one in front of me.
Okay.
It's 40. So hold on, I'll tell you exactly. Da, 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 da. Actually, sorry, it's 32 damage. I shouldn't have the patron damage on there yet. So yeah, it's 32 damage, with 3 of that being radiant and 4 of that being psychic. So 32 minus, so 25 slashing, 3 radiant, 4 psychic. Am I good? Should I go again? Yes. I'm gonna swing. That's critical. So that brings that up to 110 damage.
110.
110. He's feared. My damage gets doubled.
Oh no, he's not feared.
No?
Oh,
Hmm.
he shouldn't be able to be feared of you, but he is because you're Deimos Phobos, and this thing is now experiencing something he's never felt before.
If I mean, I'm fine with him not
Exactly.
being able to feared if he's a construct and he wouldn't have that ability.
He's not a sentient creature.
Fine. Yeah, no problem. That's
Yeah.
55 damage.
I already took the 55 off.
Cool. For my third attack.
Yep.
Does 17 hit?
Do like the what do you think a sand golem's spear would be?
The rain.
Just looks up, howls.
I
17
mean,
misses.
17 misses. Okay. And for my fourth attack, 22.
Okay. Yeah. So he's not doing too hot. It's kind of crumbling to the wayside. Jesus Christ.
That's my turn.
That's why patrons are the most dangerous creatures in the realm. These guys are outside just trying to avoid the rain. Hate to see it. What do you mean, thanks to Oceanus?
It's 4 attacks, thanks to Oceanus. It's
Huh.
Yaga's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you're up.
I need both of them to make a con save.
Hey, save I could actually maybe pass. Natural 20, 25.
Then
Subtract it.
Minus whatever my, what is it, 2?
I'm gonna swap it to a 9.
Okay. So definitely fails.
Do they both share that? Or
I just roll together.
okay,
Yeah.
so then they take blah. And I used my bonus action to amplify this with the spell song of Sadir. So the damage is increased 2d4 plus mod, and my essence cost is reduced by 1 as I cast a cone of winds of winter. And that did all the damage. My thing scrolled up. No, it didn't.
That is the most fucking broken thing I've ever seen in writing.
What?
Stacking Palos and Oceanus for that?
To give a Harai 4 attacks.
Yeah.
40, so 40, 10, and 60, 10.
40. For a creature that fails save are winded to and frostbitten.
So that's
Nice.
wind and
Okay,
ice
so that's-
damage, and they're winded 2 and frostbitten. Oh, and then I need to add more damage. Which was. What did I say it
They're
was?
soaked. Do they take double?
2d4 plus.
From what? Ice?
Yeah.
No,
No,
Soaked
that's just, yeah, it's electric only. Yeah.
but they are.
Mm,
It actually helps them being frozen because the water's messing with them.
Yeah, but being double damaged by wind doesn't help. Imagine.
Yeah, the double disadvantage.
Plus 10 more damage.
And
Yeah. One's looking on death's door.
And that is. Make sure this doesn't do anything else. No, okay. That is my turn.
Very good. Jesus Christ, Celeste. Just drop a nuke on him and walk away. What's the range on that spell?
60 feet.
Oh.
60 foot.
That brings us to Fiona.
onto the BOP real quick, so if you
Oh, I can got
may
it.
need to circle.
She will. Nobody's hurt. She will do call lightning. Need a dex save.
Call lightning.
Yeah. 10 foot, 60 foot radius. Each creature
13.
with a. All right, they both fail,
call-
so they take 3d10 lightning damage.
Keep in mind it says creature.
No, 5 feet. The point. Creatures within 5 feet. Oh, yeah, each creature within 5 feet. So, both of them 3d10. If I strike right in the middle. Both of them.
There's nothing that this thing can do to survive. It explodes outward as it was frozen and it's soaked, so it takes double from lightning. It just shatters.
Frostbitten. The lightning damage also arcs to this guy. Don't forget.
Mhm.
She hasn't rolled it yet, has she?
Well, I'm just saying in advance.
Let's see. What level is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, plus
Oh, well, that's only if they take the shock condition.
1,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. So that's 4 plus 4, 10. So
I
24,
feel like shocked is one of the harder conditions to get.
24 plus 9. Lightning damage to both of them. Oh, well, he's dead. Was it 9, 10, 11, 12, 13?
Yeah.
33 points of lightning damage.
He just takes normal damage because he's resistant to lightning, but lightning damage is doubled while they're soaked, so it's just normal
Flat
damage. Yeah. They're good.
And that is still there for her to use again. Next turn.
I feel like. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Patrons are pretty dangerous for creatures like this, right? Well, certain creatures throughout the realm. They're just trying to XP farm. I just picture that Tartarus would have some kind of answer to this problem. Maybe Tartarus has a creature. You just keep killing fucking weak creatures. And he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I don't know. I'm
I
thinking
swear
about that.
that's a fucking game mechanic. I can't remember what game, but
Oh, where if you keep on like killing low.
right, like the fucking boss comes out like, alright, bitch, you listen here.
I mean, that just sounds like a unique fate spawn, you know, from like 14. Yeah, out here killing little animals, doing fates until the trigger the boss spawn.
I doubt it'll last long enough for that, but that's where it
Like a
is.
behemoth.
Yeah,
Fucking
like,
shit, then behemoth comes.
yeah, like you fuck with this thing long enough, and eventually a fucking actual big boy shows up, where maybe they combine to make a 4-armed one. It's twice the size. There's an idea for you, Fate.
I was
That's
thinking it might be Echidna.
That's her turn.
Fucking Echidna, really?
That's his daughter.
Stop beating up my babies.
It's full up.
Is that the end of Fioda's turn?
Yeah, that's it.
That's a little high up the fucking food chain, don't you think, Fate?
Eh, I'm not gonna do it. I was just thinking about it. So I'm aggroed and I slowed and I already don't have movement, so
It's also a surprise round, so you don't get a turn.
oh yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Winded and Frostbitten do, but
Uh,
Winded too.
well, great
fine.
thing about ailments is that they've been uploaded to World Anvil for quite some time, miss.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Um,
opening it right now, sir. Thank you.
Winded have their movements and they make attack, dex, and strength saves with disadvantage. Soaked, they're halved, and their saving throws and checks are reduced by 2. They have disadvantage on
Nice.
hypothermia, frostbite, or
I don't really have to
frozen.
worry about winded. I don't have lungs. I don't breathe.
Well, I could see this as being like you're being eroded by the wind.
Oh,
That's good. That's a good way of looking at it. Fair.
you move at the end of your turn, can only attack once, and you lose your
That's
reaction.
winded.
That's winded too.
too.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what Winded 2 is.
Oh,
as well.
this winded too. That's shitty.
Yeah.
And then if they have frostbite, they have a -3 to their attack rolls, dex saves, and strength saves, and they take 1d4 in ice damage each round.
Every 6. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
These guys are just trying to avoid the rain.
They're fighting each other. What the fuck you mean trying to avoid the rain?
Yeah, well, that they were trying to go for that singular palm tree that was sitting there to get shade under.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shade in the rain?
Shade in the rain.
Well, no reactions and one attack.
It is your turn. It's your turn. I ain't gonna get an attack, okay? First of all,
Yeah.
It's my
Fuck
turn?
these guys.
Yes,
yeah, it's your turn.
These guys are fucked. Well, this guy, the other one's dead.
You guys be talking a lot of shit when it's something like this. You get fucked, loser.
Yeah, they're beneath us.
We're
I'm gonna use my-
bestowed with the powers of the gods, but yeah.
I'm gonna use my left hand for this.
That was my turn. Thank you.
To be fair, I talk shit to everybody.
Gideon's
I
MO.
just
I'm trying to think of who you
Arcane
never-
blast twice again.
You're an arcane blast?
Yeah. It's
Who
lightning
was it?
damage.
Who the fuck was it that we were fighting? It was some like fucking demon lord or in the fucking
The one that you get a
Arcadia
second?
campaign.
The bronze shut down and you just fucking talked endless shit to for it?
Yeah.
It was the fucking was it Beelzebub?
Fucking, yeah, I think it was Beelzebub. I literally like flew right above him just to say. I was like, yeah, that's what like.
hits, Colin.
Oh yeah. Ooh, look at you with the sword.
What a sword.
Who's that?
He said, it's just the first one, right? That hit?
Yeah, it's just the first one.
Okay.
There we go.
With the just the lightning hit for the arcane blast portion.
Yeah, at range, yeah. You'd have to hit melee to
Get all this
Get the-
other stuff.
yeah.
So just be 8. Because they're so
Yeah.
Yep. Where are you at? Really? You're only at a D8?
Arcane. No, he's at he's at a D10, but you don't add your modifier to it.
I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure.
So I just looked
either.
at it as a spell ranged attack.
Classes.
If I
That
do add the
goes.
modifier, it would be a +5. So
Arcane Blast. No, there is no modifier to the damage.
Really?
No, you get to add your modifier proficiency and Grimoire weight rank to attack rolls.
Oh, Colin,
Uh,
you're doing 2d8s, not 1d10. Your
for
your
3?
damage scales off your modifier, not your level. Unless you mean it to. Right?
Oh
no,
god.
it's modifier.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so you're a +5 modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your damage is 2d8, not the 1d10.
Okay.
Because it goes up to 10, so it looks like it's class, but the
That's just true. Because we do have sometimes where we get up to a 10 level modifier.
I mean, not hard to do. Yeah.
There you go.
Be 14.
As you kind of swing your sword forward, the arcane blast kind of just shoots out as a jolt of electric energy, travels up to current that Hobbs put up, collides with the stone golem, or the sand golem. Yeah.
Let me see.
Very well. If that's your turn, that brings us to Gunner again.
Finish him off.
Well, let's try something different. So, bonus action, he will hold up the axe and blow on it like a candle, and like a frosty mist will take over, covering the blade, changing it to cold damage.
I was hoping you would like lick it,
Oh, look at Mr. fucking cool
extinguish the
guy.
fire.
Oh, you got frosty breath too? Hell yeah! High five.
Who do you think you are?
And then I will make. I will do furious attacks against him.
If y'all frosty breathe into each other's mouths, will it get hot eventually?
Uh, First,
No, they'll just. It's like making a snowball.
No,
That's the
shut up.
literal snowball.
Shut up.
I can't even with you.
36 to hit.
Do you know what a
It
snowball
does
is,
hit.
Fit?
32 slashing and 39 cold.
I don't know, cold, but it does take some ice damage.
Or ice, yeah, sorry.
I don't know. Cold. What is this, D&D?
What is this,
Uh,
peasant damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
What is this,
Second.
non-patron damage?
Second.
They call that
attack.
non-elemental.
Mm,
Anywho,
I did
it still
true damage.
doesn't
here.
feel like it does full damage.
okay, that's fine.
Got another one for me?
Second
You got two
attack is,
more for me.
yeah, well, I did second attack. That's 29 slashing and 32 ice.
Alright, well, first of all, slow it down.
Yeah, fuck him up, Smoker.
Yamir happy. Bad hour.
And then third attack.
He's one of my favorite to do spams on.
Oh,
Jesus. Well, dude, Gunner might be a beast.
Might be.
Right?
Gunner, are you calculating your Agriota damage?
I am.
Alright, really sure. Calculating the pain you're doing to my heart?
I am. Every time.
I'm calculating the kiss, fall in love.
That's my turn.
Alright, brings us to that one guy.
Regan! Regan, it's your turn.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
No, it's your turn.
I don't feel like it. That's fine.
Oh, Suck a
He,
nut then.
you guys have just done so much damage. I don't even think it's worth fucking using anything in this fight.
I could have told you that. I did tell you that.
Yeah.
I
Fine.
don't know. Hmm. Damn. I guess I'll just use a level 1 patron skill. I guess.
Daring.
I'll use the Owl's Gaze. Okay.
Oh, the gays. Pride Month. Way to go.
Um,
An ally?
Al?
on the
An ally, more like.
Oh no.
Get it? Because it's the owl's gaze.
Shut up.
It's a really good joke.
um,
There's layers to that one.
I hate that I laugh.
can you roll a wisdom save for me?
Yeah, thanks. Can you roll a wisdom save?
Oh, I'm not even doing that intentionally. I just
A 1. I rolled a 1.
okay.
Woo! It's positive.
I will pick the target suffers -2 to attack rolls and cannot roll in the critical strike. They have to re-roll.
You're funny.
Am I?
Hilarious.
Fucking
Thank
You're
you.
funny.
It really tickles me.
Means a lot.
If I get to land and attack this fight,
Y'all are so fucked.
I'm gonna make that attack do 1,000 damage. Bird back.
Get back
No, I
up
just keep
there.
forgetting I can't move.
Did you find your key?
What?
Did you find your other key?
Yeah, it was in my car the whole time.
Sorry, Hobbs is
I was
gonna
about to
finish him
say,
up.
because after you left and you said, I thought I brought it in, and then you asked the key, I got up before going to work. And like, I checked all over. I'm not even kidding. From
Yeah, it was
like
fake.
from the bathroom.
One
Yeah,
sec.
then I
Here?
called my friend a monkey.
Huh?
They banned my account.
Oh,
He
my
did
account got banned. Oh.
Mm.
Were you not there?
I thought he was there.
I thought you were there
Oh.
too when Fate's daughter got banned from TikTok for calling her friend a monkey.
Oh, I remember that.
Yep.
I don't think it was her
First of all.
friend, actually.
First of all, that wasn't Sophie that was talking right now. That was Jackson's girlfriend.
Oh.
They sound the
Second
same.
of all, no, they don't.
Third of all,
I would say a monkey is not even like top 5 worst things she could have become. It's not
who
even
knew
top
that Fate
5.
was secretly fucking Lord Frieza, Raisin Frieza over there?
Hello, monkey.
She definitely talks to me like that sometimes. I'll tell you what.
Like you're some Saiyan.
Like, how's school? And she shakes her head like the audacity to ask me a question.
Stupid fucking question. How's school?
Do you want to get some food? If I wanted food, I'd tell you. Oh my god.
Wow. Have fun with that.
I have to deal with you, so it's not much different.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
Me personally,
No, I give him so much shit.
Literally have to keep my phone turned upside down because I'll get a message that say whore. Hey, who's that? I was like, a mistake.
Wow.
Am I allowed to take my turn now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No.
Shut the fuck.
Well then. Ooh.
How's Hobbs gonna finish him off?
What is I need my bonus action to do that, which would not be the ideal situation. But I will hold off on doing that, and I will just hold the course. I will use my bonus action in order to add my patron damage to these. And then I will use my piety in order to wrathful not. this guy. And then we will attack him for Juan. That is 43. So that's 40. That's 37. What type of damage does this do? Increases the damage by. Oh, can they make me a wisdom save?
2.
Okay, cool. They're shaken. Can they make me another wisdom save?
Sure. 8.
Okay. They also can't restore their health.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Oh yeah. How you
Okay.
want to do it?
We're just gonna chop it in half
Hell
with
yeah.
a good hefty swing, and it's just gonna crumble,
Hell yeah. Fuck them up.
leaving whatever middle core it's got on top of its nice little ash pile.
You would see the sand disintegrate into nothing and dissipate, leaving no remains behind. Congratulations, you have killed 2 sand golems.
It's the fastest combat we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, team.
Good job.
You guys go down a level.
No,
Oh.
fuck you.
Hot things
No.
below, so it fucking fate makes me fucked up fate. It's really mean.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Then who does?
All right, Merc. Roll another combat.
Roll another one
Mm-hmm.
as I get back on my.
No, you need first thing you need to roll is a D65.
Oh my god! Watch this one. Hold my beer. Hold my beer.
You won't do it.
Hold
You
up.
won't do it.
Hold up. Let me narrate this real quick.
Okay, narrate. What? The
As the
music?
party successfully defeats 2 golems on the road, they
I
now
can't deal with you.
wait for an ever-looming presence, the regional boss. Let's see what the dice say.
Stupid.
Oh my god, he did. Ain't no
Well,
way.
My bad.
Listen.
My bad.
Oh my
Well,
god.
boy.
congratulations,
news.
Rick. You've made yourself onto the no longer allowed to roll encounter list.
It was the narration buff that I had. It just like
You are welcome to the no longer
You know,
rolling.
I really don't appreciate how fast you just swapped onto
Right?
this fucking.
I was
he
just
was
thinking
so
that.
ready.
Let me-
was praying that we would hit this after that encounter. He was like,
Why did it get so lush all of a sudden?
I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't look like a desert.
No. As you guys are standing there, I'm actually thinking about doing something else entirely.
Well,
Just
What?
because. Have you guys fought Emerald before?
no.
No,
I don't think so.
this is a brand new one.
Sounds like we fight.
Is susceptible to motorboating?
I was
It's
thinking
water
about
damage,
doing a
right?
different one. I was thinking about
Might-
doing something else,
Might
to
be
be
a
honest.
weakness.
well, decide.
Doing something else. You got
Huh?
the other mythical one.
No, I was thinking about playing on the fact that you guys have already fought Jade and met Amethyst.
I was gonna leverage that anyways. And what is her relationship to Jade? Would she want to fight
Yeah.
us?
I'm not
For
thinking
s-
I'm sending her.
Oh,
For sparing Jade?
sending in the big gun.
I see what you're doing here.
Garnet.
You're sparing Jade.
Yeah,
You know,
we did. Yeah.
we spared him.
And you spared him and also took him away from his father, so that's why I was thinking about doing it differently.
So, which side are we getting? The spared him so they're nice to us, or the took him away from his father so we're fighting Diamond?
Father said it his best fucking Goddard hated.
Or are we getting the modified?
One be emerald, two be the other. Okay.
What does that mean? Obsidian?
No, fuck
Obsidian
it.
would be.
We got this.
Oh
Yep, it's
my god.
Oh, gross. God.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a fun campaign, guys. I'm gonna miss y'all.
we're fine.
I don't know about y'all.
Do I
I'm
want
fine.
to continue this narrative for this campaign, though?
Well,
Be
we do
honest,
need a contract.
I'll be honest, I'm probably not fine.
We do need a contract.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be a...
Welcome to the accidental ban campaign.
So dumb.
Well, Merc, you rolled it. Who do you want, Merc?
One.
Give you 3 choices. Emerald, Pearl,
Big titties. The biggest.
or Ruby.
Oh, we're not going again.
No.
Not again. Not
No.
again.
No, Ruby.
That's
We
your
are-
choice, Merc.
We aren't coming out of that fight, Miss
Which
Ruby.
one do you want?
I fought that man 4 times.
Okay,
Wow.
so Emerald or Pearl?
Pearl's hot.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't want to hurt her.
Ain't no way you're gonna try to seduce her.
Seducer is ours? No. If I was someone else, maybe. No, that was Nine's girl before the Lord reset. Oh, I think Emerald. Yeah, I'll do an Emerald. I don't know if we want to deal with trauma right now, especially me as Aris. I don't feel like I want to relive trauma right now. I just escaped.
Very well. As you guys are celebrating your victory, thinking, Desert of the Immortals doesn't really live up to its name. You lean down to pick up some sand and get a handful of grass.
Put it back. In the hut. Let's go.
I mean, if I look up, do I just does the terrain look like it just changed?
Terraforming.
Reach down and pick up some grass instead, and when you look around, the desert's gone.
Oh. My heart would drop to my ass.
You guys would probably be right here.
Right where?
Where Gunner is.
As I
Merc,
close.
congratulations on rolling a Bane fight.
Welcome to the
I mean,
no
I got-
roll list.
I got us into the Jade
65.
situation. It's only right. I got us into the Emerald one this way.
1 out of 65. How the hell did you roll that?
Bro, I told you the narration buff.
That's a debuff, bro. What the fuck?
I said, watch this one. Let me narrate real quick and look what happened.
Yeah, just go ahead and measure it out now, Gunner. Fucking hell.
Did it not? Oh, there it is.
Boop, doo-doo, boop, doo-doo. She's Earth,
Oh,
and right? She's Earth and Wind.
yeah.
Not that I fucking know that, but
My first reaction would obviously to look at what Anthea.
Get your ass out of here. You're in the wrong campaign.
Xenos, Matthias, everyone, summon, please.
there you go. Can't
Oh, hell
succeed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he just swung it as a little claw. This where he been at?
Just been hanging out.
And bro,
Love
and bro,
has to.
The whole squad. You see 3 kids practicing then in the back. Uh,
Not the drunk elephant.
do we actually see her right here? Does she look like she's staring at us?
Staring at you.
Me? Oh.
Oh,
I get up slowly, watching the grass slowly like flow out of my hand. And may I ask who you are,
Milady.
my lady?
I'm your reckoning.
Ooh.
Where is Jade?
Hmm.
And she hits you in the face with a whip.
Oh my God! I didn't even get
Um,
an answer.
30 to hit.
I just bust all in my armor.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I can't. They're all male from now on.
You think that's
Even
gonna stop
better.
But yeah, 30 definitely hits for sure. 4
I take
fucking
29
percent.
slashing and 8 additional earth damage as you see spores start to grow on your face and your chest where she tore through your armor.
oh shit.
My bones. Ah. No time to respond, huh?
Where's
Like,
Jade?
What did Daddy send his little girl?
Oh boy.
Roll initiative.
I didn't send anyone.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn.
That is a genuine question whether she takes hostility to Daddy. Why am I rolling nat 20s on my fucking insights?
No, she hates her dad.
Okay, that's a good thing for us.
Damn. I was gonna say, your fucking brother took him. Damn.
You say that?
Well, I don't know if she's Emerald, right?
Oh, a fucking 20.
You've felt a few presences like this before, Merc.
And it was just Jade, Star,
And
Amethyst.
Amethyst.
I would say some big dude, 4 arms, took him. But if you want to fight, so I must subtract.
She looks at you as you guys are rolling initiative. Warrior, soldier, magos, gois,
What the
hurrah.
hell? She's scanning us?
No.
And you start to see these totems light up.
Oh no.
No. No me gusta.
It's okay, boys. I got this handled. I don't.
Surely.
It's
Anything
okay.
Earth related? Well, any Earth NPC I've met that's a humanoid just has a high ass wisdom. So I don't know how useful I'll be. I'm gonna be honest, but I'll try.
Gunther's got us. Or
Yeah, you the hard carry, bro.
What do you mean?
Gunter.
Go ahead and kill her, big bro.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
No singular.
She might like older men.
You think?
Take her
Show her
across
your
your
chest
knee.
there.
Merc, as you roll initiative, I need you to roll a d20.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's
You
fun
see
today.
two more spores appear along your neck.
Oh God.
Oh man, you're gonna become infected.
Bro,
And you
sear
took
me
3
right now,
acid
bro.
damage.
Sear me right now. I need to serrate this shit. Lovely, lovely.
Because she brought you to her domain,
No.
she goes first.
I made
Fair enough.
expansion.
That probably checks out.
I like to
Yeah,
cast
makes
Dragon Slayer.
sense. I have no complaints.
All right, Merc. I need answers. You're gonna give them to me.
The answer.
My missus is.
Is she gonna?
I'm
She's gonna.
going to use bonus action to unleash spores upon you as she opens her mouth and blows a kiss. You just see spores flow in your direction. I need you to
Wait.
make a con save and
Play
roll a
my-
d12.
Play my nipples a little bit. You'll get a lot of information out of me. To be honest.
Con save,
Oh
Merc.
God, I'm not good at these. Oh, by the way, guys, my aura boost is a 6 instead of a 5 now.
Nice.
Con save 20.
Okay, roll a d12.
I know I failed that shit.
+8. What do you mean you're not good at those?
11.
11. You're up to 14 spores.
God damn. I'm not gonna lie. It ain't looking hot. The fight ain't even started.
And you are now contagious.
Oh Jesus! Get away from me.
Did you hurt Jade? You must pass a wisdom save to lie.
To lie? Okay, so I am able to answer right now then.
Yeah.
In defense.
Yes, but he hit me first.
How many times did he hit you?
It had to be at least 24, 25 times.
So you guys defeated a Bane. You see her hold out her hands and those whipped barbs of vines come out.
It's like a wet dream.
Interesting.
She real
So much
kinky.
for being able to kill gods, huh, Father? And she crosses him and slashes down at you, Merc.
Your, your brother is safe,
Natural
though.
20.
Why are you so aggressive?
That's see. 16 plus 26 is 32, 42 slashing. And you gain an additional 14 damage as 14 more spores attached to you.
15.
I'm tracking them in your red box, Merc, just so you know.
That's nasty. Real nasty.
Jade has problems with understanding how dangerous you are. I fully understand as she swirls her hand in a beautiful circle. The whip wraps around her and then collides with the side of your face.
Jesus.
She gets,
Go watch her with my ass.
gets hella attacks. Or are we in combat or?
But yeah, we are in combat.
Okay.
Her first one she hit was the surprise attack. But that's 1, 2, 3. I'm at 3 attacks right now. I think I missed, Merc. 20?
That misses, thankfully.
As she misses, she holds up her hand and kind of clenches a fist. And as she does, the ground in front of you starts to erupt, and you see a stone fist hit you in the bottom of the jaw.
Oof. Giving me mean combos right now. Oh my.
I need you to make a strength save.
Oh, God. No, I rolled horrible. Oh my God. 16.
Alright. So you take 21 earth damage. You're knocked prone,
18.
and I need you to roll a d4.
Two.
Right arm is broken.
God. Please.
As you're on the ground, last question. Do you feel powerful now? You have to answer truthfully or roll wisdom save to lie.
Whether I feel powerful or not is irrelevant. I feel the same as I did then. I had to survive.
She looks at the rest of you. None of you are needed. And she raises her hand up, and vines shoot up out of the ground, and she's going to expel you from her domain.
You fucking just had me.
Yeah, so I need each of you to make dex saves.
I choose succeed.
Okay. I need Fiona, Gunner, and
Okay.
Igilus
I'll do
to make this.
26.
27?
To pull up the creature card real quick. Hold on. Not the creature card, but the... Where did I put it? 2. Emerald.
Mm.
You succeed, Hobbs. Gunner with Merc's boost, you succeed. Fiona and Orion, and I need Yaga as well.
Another dick save?
I need Yaga.
Dex save. Oh,
Alright. Fiona, Yaga, and Orion, you arrive back at the desert.
Mm,
Hey, GG's.
wait, Fiona, Yaga, and Orion.
Yep.
we're not worth her
I'll
time.
use my reaction. You can summon Fiona to succeed, to force Orion to succeed.
So you're just having Yaga leave and Fiona?
I don't know how I can get Yaga there, but I
Force.
know.
I can force Igilus to succeed. You can force me to succeed. And then he can
Okay.
put Fiona back.
Yeah.
How?
Because I've got the Iridir stone that lets me have an ally succeed a save.
Very good. Alright, that's stone, followed by that. Alright, Merc. Your friends don't want to leave. you behind. I'm going to do another barbed attack against you, Merc, for my last attack. On this one, I am grappling you towards me. So, strength save, Merc.
I would like to use my reaction,
Go ahead.
giving him advantage.
Very well.
So we said strength save. Or
Strength
dex
save. Yep. You
Save.
take 29 slashing, 7 additional earth, and take 7 spores, but the strength save is not to get pulled towards her.
Oh god. 25.
You resist. As it kind of wraps around your neck, you feel the barbs kind of digging in and more spores growing on you. But you grab onto the whip. As she releases it, it flies towards you. You can let it hit the ground if you want. Do whatever you want with it. I see. You should have been truthful with your last statement.
What's truth? What the hell?
And it is now your turn, Mert.
I would stand up after just literally taking my
Oh,
last.
also,
Oh.
I forgot. She does have an aura. I need all of you to make a con save.
Oh.
Okay, pass, pass, pass. So far, everyone passed.
Mm.
The wall passes.
That's Fiona.
Fiona fails.
Fiona's not here. Wouldn't I have
Oh,
to
right. Yeah, I
keep her in
forgot.
a thing?
Yeah. She's not here.
Okay, so
Good
that's
call.
you, Orion.
What? The
What'd you
23?
roll, Orion?
Or 20. I rolled high. I had to scroll up for that.
You rolled a
Uh,
26.
Rolled a 26.
Yeah,
you're
you rolled
good.
26.
Okay, so half the damage is round down 17 earth damage.
Take none.
And you avoid you avoid this feeling of sickness wash over you. I will actually move here. All right, now go ahead, Merc. Sorry.
I would get up and just say, "Now you come to me."
28 points of acid damage at the start of your turn.
I die. Wisdom save?
16.
Come get taunted the papa.
I think not.
Resistance.
You would see this totem glow.
You could all 3 how legendaries. This is everybody getting blown up.
Huh?
Hmm. I don't even know what to do now. Well. We are fucked. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like I was playing a lot of Warframe when I started this girl.
Mm.
This fucking Saren Prime.
The spores I feel like are from Saren.
We're no longer in tough terrain, right? Or is it still tough
No,
terrain?
it's pristine. Take a nap. Enjoy the wildlife. Go
So this
take a,
water, she's in is shallow. She's like standing in it or standing on it.
she's standing in it.
How tall is she?
It's a good question. If I had to place her, probably closer to 26 feet.
26 feet tall.
It's a big bitch.
You're in her domain.
Snoop, snoop.
God damn. I can literally fit in there.
Oh my god.
If she
God
ever
I'd give you
needs a,
damn it.
inspiration for that joke, but I feel it's inappropriate.
if she ever needs a human suppository, hit me up. But I already used half my movement to get up, so I only can get here. I'm trying to remember what the fuck that spell's called so I can cast it. I don't think she's evil. I don't think.
You would be correct.
Where the fuck is it? There it is.
I would say she's capable of evil, Merc, for sure.
Yeah, I mean anybody's capable of evil.
I wouldn't say she's hard good or anything either.
Right.
I hate calling her fucking. I don't know. What alignment is that, Hobbs?
What?
True neutral.
Like she's if it doesn't. What pisses her off is why she's fucking with Merc. So she will do evil if that line is crossed, and she'll do evil beyond measure. But she's not. She doesn't really care too much about anything else. She also do good as well. But would true neutral be emotional at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just because you're
yeah.
true neutral, I think that it means that you're very much like of your own.
Volition. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
think it's pretty much you'll do good or bad as long as it's to your benefit type of thing.
Yeah, maybe chaotic neutral.
Me and her could be
Yeah.
friends.
Come on,
Keep
big
your
girl.
grimy hands off my veins.
I want to be her friend.
No, you don't.
Why? You just don't want me
You'll
to be her
see.
friend.
You'll
I
see
would
when I
just
use my
say-
legendary action on you.
I would say on my turn, we helped get your brother away from your father. I'm not understanding the aggression.
Did he cry?
About going back to your father, yes. But I'm a cast safeguard.
On you?
It's AoE.
On you? Or
I
what
think
is
it
it?
only can be me on?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not D&D safeguard. It's my safeguard, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It would be safeguard. And then I'll end my turn.
At the end of your turn, she'll look at one of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
She will huh. I guess it doesn't matter who I roll. She's going to use eruption.
Stop that.
You guys would feel the ground shaking beneath you. I need you guys all to make a dex save.
What was the initial damage you did?
21.
21? Dex save.
Yep.
It's a 21 off of Merc.
Anyone that rolled lower than a 23 takes 70 points of earth damage. Half as much on success.
Like how much?
70.
70.
70. Damn, that's rough.
Keep in mind, I haven't tested her since we've done all this stuff, so.
Deck. Oh, I didn't roll my decks. What was the DC? 23?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I forgot. Damn. Oh, how much is it?
How many failed?
What's the bonus we get?
If
is
you're
he too far?
within 15 feet of Aris, you get a +6. If you're within 15 feet of me, you get a +3.
Yeah.
15.
Unfortunately, ours is not close to anyone. So Gunner, you passed, right?
See.
Gunner, the only one that passed?
Surprise.
All right, perfect. So, as it's written, you guys are now trapped underneath rubble, leaving Gunner the only one up. And she will appear next to you, Merc, lean down.
May I use my reaction on getting hit by this?
Yeah, you can. Is it going to prevent you from being...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a luck
Didn't you
area.
just use your reaction?
Yeah, to
Oh,
succeed.
to get you succeed. Yeah. Good.
She will move over to Gunner. I will give you your turn regardless, but I'm just going to do this one thing real quick. I realize it's not normal. They lean down to you, Merc, and she is going to reach into the rubble and pull you out. Owls can't fly underground. And she places her hand over your mouth, looks at you.
She must really hate you. I don't know what she did.
and throws you in this watery pool.
And then you turn into a woman.
In your
Sure.
mouth, you feel some metal. Merc?
Is she trying to fucking drown me?
Gunner, when you go to make your turn, she's gone.
Mm, interesting.
What do you do?
What's it? You say I feel something metal in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and is it preventing me from moving?
No?
Can I
Kind of swim
spit
up
it
to
out?
the surface of the water.
I will use my action to try to pull Gideon out of the.
Okay. You find Gideon. You pull him out.
Yeah, I pulled him out. And then I will. Let's see. I'm gonna move to there. This first turn, I get an additional half movement. That'll be my turn.
Leave me alone in my rubble.
Can I would try to remove whatever the metal thing is in my mouth.
It's a bracelet.
Doesn't bracelet look familiar?
It does not. It looks handmade. Has pieces of metal that are crudely fashioned that have different symbols to different elements on it. Looks very tribal.
I was probably too late to ask now, but like thinking back to when she pulled me out of the rubble, did it seem like she was being like malicious? I don't know
There's
if you ever
definitely a
like.
malicious nature in punishing you. Yeah.
I'm convinced she gets off on it. That
You also gain 50 health in that water.
Oh, she healed me. Yeah, she definitely likes me.
Oh my god.
She's one of the crazy types. I love it.
That's fucking weird.
You are married.
I'm talking out of game. Ours would never. Ours ain't a hoe, but I am.
Shut up.
Anyways, ours would think. So she kicked my ass and then threw me into a pool of healing and left me with a bracelet.
We out of combat now?
I mean, eventually you guys would, after like 30 seconds or so, not hear anything.
Oh,
Just buried under the rubble.
Gideon's pissed.
I'm comfortable.
When he gets pulled out of the rubble by Gunner, he will release the incarnation of fear. So if anything has blind sense or tremor sense to feel me, it's considered shaken. And he is looking around for this woman, saying that the next time you fucking bury me, you better include a gravestone.
Cloud is going to put his big ass paw on Yaga's forehead.
You digging me out?
What?
I'm under rubble.
Oh, he would do that first. Put his big ass paw on your forehead, and then heal you for 10 health.
I don't need health. I'm an earth nymph. I didn't take any damage.
You think he would know that?
Fair enough. But alright. I pat it on its head.
Because someone identify this bracelet for me.
I'll identify.
It's not magical.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
I investigate this totem.
Yeah.
Does it seem significant to her? I guess. Well, I'll investigate it first.
She just
Yeah.
in her
And then
domain.
I will roll an insight. There's another fucking nat 20 on an insight.
The 3
boy.
totems represent the 3 pillars of the wild. Gaia,
Oh.
Pan, and I want to say Artemis.
I guess I'll put the bracelet on.
And
Do you
for
identify my shield too? Because I
Sure.
still don't know what it does, and I'm attuned
Alright.
to it.
I'll identify your shield.
no Angela or oh, that's Hobbs on the outside. Ooh,
Yeah, Angela wouldn't be a factor in this one, you know what I mean?
yeah. Another would barrel.
No.
Oh, I bet I can drag her back.
Fate.
Huh.
I cast Identify on Merc's shield.
Oh. It's a +2 shield.
There you go, Merc.
But what the fuck does the Athena blister?
You're just marked as one of her chosen.
You say it was a blessing, so I assumed it came with
Yeah.
something.
Oh, you just assume every blessing is gonna
I mean,
buff
yeah.
you?
Pretty much.
No.
Every buff I've got so far buffed me by
I
empirical
will
data.
tell you that the more you do in service of the realm, perhaps the DM will give you more.
Indeed. Okay.
Hmm.
I would just I'll just look around, I guess. So she left us in her domain as well.
All right.
I'll put 10 celestials that I can drag her back.
You're
I
betting?
have a mind to scold her.
Are we
tell her we're
gambling?
gonna put her in a timeout in her box.
Oh my god.
Gideon's eyeing these totems with his axe.
I guess I just walk up here and just say, I don't think that's a fight we want to take yet.
Can I vial up some of this water?
The healing water?
Yeah.
It really depends on what Gideon does.
Gideon's weighing the options on these totems.
Well, being correct, she
So
did
let's all let you have 1 vial
One
at
vial?
least
before
temporarily.
it drains.
Okay.
Can I dip my toe in there?
Yeah.
If she left us in her domain and she's can kick us out at any time, this may be a test to see if we are willing to anger her even further.
I'm willing.
It's like the worst thing to say to Gideon.
But honestly, if she gave us that option, then that means our relationship is still mendable.
Mendable.
Yes, mendable.
Why should it have to
Look
be
at
mental
you.
to begin with?
You're whipped figuratively and literally.
Why would you choose to hide yourself? You're obviously stronger than us.
Mhm.
I think
I don't think she would verbally respond to you, Colin. Instead, the best that she could do in this situation, considering you guys don't know what's happening, is you would see a single flower bloom in front of you. It's a rose with emerald petals.
Can I pluck it?
I don't think
It
you
wasn't-
get the
Huh? Huh?
symbolism.
listen.
So I shouldn't pluck it?
It's up to you. I don't-
Yeah, it's up to you. So, okay.
I would say out loud, maybe if she can hear us. I know us, my group here, and you, we got off on the wrong foot. You're concerned about your brother. That's totally understandable. I know how it feels to have hurt family. But yes, we did fight him, but it was to survive. I think that's anyone's natural instinct to live. But when he went back to his box, we did make the decision to hand him over to, I'm assuming, your brother. He's not with his father, who he seems to be somewhat afraid of.
Please talking. I'm gonna take my flower, seeing as I found it a suitable home.
Not the small one. I meant like the black.
It may thrive better here than in my
Uh-huh.
travels. Yeah.
If you go this far for your brother, I'm assuming you have
Roll an
other
alchemy check.
goals
Colin.
in mind.
Nothing. You just. I'd like to give you more. If she gave you all she was going to give you.
May I take this flower? If she doesn't
Huh?
pull it. If she
It
doesn't-
does take to the ground, Colin, with your help.
If she doesn't like.
Even if you aren't able to respond or you're just choosing not to, it's always better to have more allies than enemies when possible.
If she doesn't pull the flower back or whatever, desummon it, I'm gonna try to pluck it. I asked for permission.
Uh-huh. What if she's drunk?
What, she's
Sure,
drunk?
right.
Oh shit, I just closed my page.
Can't consent if you're drunk.
I don't, she's drunk.
You don't know that.
I don't, but I doubt she's drunk.
As you did that, Colin, you would see vines wrap around your sword and petals blossom across it.
I wouldn't contract the sword. I would let them kind of do their thing and begin just to kneel down and whisper those words again. It's kind of mumbling to the rest of them, but I would like to think the sword hears me. Then, if they contract naturally, or if they stay on the sword, so be it. But
No, they eventually contract.
Some of them are spores. Sorry.
he's
Oh,
probably
he's-
healed because he got thrown in the water, right?
That water doesn't heal elements.
Okay,
Um,
I'll just sheath this sword.
could I get the flower?
Yeah. It is a flower made of gems.
Oh, Freya!
I just need it.
Freya, I offer you this as tribute.
If she certainly wanted us dead, I'm pretty sure she was capable.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I know you didn't want that, Hobbs.
Well, she certainly tried to send us away.
It's true, but why
But
does she
why
keep
did
us
she bring
here?
us here in the first place?
I think she just wanted him.
She
Get their
see
phone.
very trained upon Oris. Yeah, thank you.
So kidnapping us all and whipping.
Mhm.
Why didn't she just appear and ask it like a civilized? I mean, looking at the Pan statue, maybe not civilized, but even Pan takes the decency of appearing.
What were these purpose of these creations?
Mm,
Fight the gods.
That's Pan. That's Gaia. That's Artemis. None of them like people, or I'd say none of them deal with people.
And one thing that would stick out that she did say is when you defeated Jade, she said, and we're supposed to defeat God's dad, her father. And that's when that anger kind of spiked. And she left shortly after.
She said
Perhaps
she had Jade.
we have embarrassed their kind. Their sole purpose is to destroy God, yet one of our own could not defeat us. Would kind of set a precedent to your very own existence, would it not?
Wisdom check. Merc. Mr. I want a blessing from Athena.
Okay. 24.
It kind of aligns with what she said, kind of aligns like her mentality. Like, I was supposed to kill God, so was Jade. You guys beat Jade, right? And that kind of makes you flash back to Reyna's frustration on what the greatest threat to the realm is.
Child.
Human nature.
You guys are the greatest threat to the realm.
Us?
Not you specifically.
Patrons.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
The carving of the Athena totem, or the Artemis totem, does it bear any similarity to the carving that Artemis did for our reliquary?
No. You
No.
could tell Artemis didn't do these. These are someone that understands their place, took the time to honor the people that give her power. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Like, you remember when
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah.
the little Thanatos statues that Niv used to carve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will make a note of the design of these totems then.
Very
Is there
well.
anything specifically that like stands out about them in their fashion, or
Well, you know that when Merc used the owl,
Mhm.
his taunt, one of the totems started to glow, and she did not feel inclined to attack him at all.
was it the pan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pan doesn't give a fuck if Athena wants to talk to him.
Yep.
The other pool's empty as well?
Huh?
Did the other pool's empty as well?
I'll give you one of each before they disappear.
But is there any like markings to them or design to them that
No,
really sets them apart, or is it
they
just
they have the symbol to the god, right?
Mhm.
That's the prominent thing. And then Emerald has chiseled in her own way a little inscription for each. One is give me power to resist those who would civilize me. Give me power to be able to hunt those who would harm me. protect me like the mother protects all.
Mhm.
And that's what the 3 totems would say on it.
Mhm.
Emerald took some time with her place. Compared to like what you dealt with Jade, this is what happens when a Bane has time to, or not time, maturity to discover who they are.
Do I see in the surrounding, I guess, glade the same materials that were used to fashion these?
Yeah, these are just normal trees.
Okay.
Yeah, normal trees and stone. The one thing that would sit out is you would see a shrine, a throne of Pan, i.e., a stump.
Yep.
Tucked away. So you assume Pan has been here before.
I'm gonna go and sit on the stump
Very well.
and begin to
go ahead.
whittle.
Celeste, are you going to identify the other 2?
Yeah.
One is basically a nectar.
Okay.
It doesn't heal. It removes any ailment. 3, the person for the round that consumes this gets advantage on saving throws and attack rolls. And 2 is just 50 health. As we go over to you, as you go to sit on the stump, you know he's watching you.
I'll pull out the mountain spear because Gideon is going to essentially whittle these totems into the shaft of the spear, sitting on Pan's throne.
You're ridiculous.
I feel so comfortable here.
Okay. As you're whittling, found yourself a little emerald, did you?
That Pan's voice.
Oh, trying it
Huh?
out. Just try it out.
You got those voice changers, Pan?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got a
Yeah.
voice changer.
Yeah, hit one. Designate one as
No.
Pan. Baby girl?
No. The baby, no.
Morgan Freeman.
You guys make it hard to even want to try voices.
No, do it.
I just haven't
No.
heard because you've used a different voice for Pan, so I wasn't sure if that was Pan Part
I
2
don't-
or a different one.
I don't know. Anywho.
Okay.
I can't do it again. So I'll continue.
Okay.
So
What did he
found
say?
emerald.
Found a
Found
little bit of
emeralds.
emerald?
Yeah, found a little bit of emerald, did you?
Like she found us.
Yeah. She was the first to break free, you know that, right?
Nope. No idea.
I mean, something about being born of the earth. You suddenly have an understanding that there's more important things in life than what an old man in a cellar wants. So
I
she
could
created
say
this
the same
safe
for
haven.
someone born of Aeolus. When's the last time the wind was tied down?
And when was the last time the wind was 10 years old mentally?
Today? Tomorrow? 2 weeks ago?
Emerald was the first. Inspired Amethyst to take his sister and leave. She hates mankind more than the rest, probably, outside of Diamond, but for the same reason we hate civilized folk.
I'm nodding.
She hates him, then why does she bother with us at all? Find yourself a
Huh.
corner in a different plane. Make it your own.
Same reason why you interfere with things that don't concern you as well. Nature.
Nature very much concerns me.
Not what I meant by nature.
Am I not one of the beasts of the world?
not what I meant by nature. The nature of a being.
Well, she defied her nature as a being once before, didn't she?
Eh. But we stumble as we grow, do we not? Oh, you want everyone to live up to your standard, Gideon.
I would.
Yeah, a rigid structure, almost civilized.
Anything but.
Are you the one that decides what is and what shouldn't be?
I would like to be.
You'll never
Someone's
be.
gotta.
The only one that does is the mother.
How'd she
Every
get
day
to be the mother?
she let us walk upon her.
I mean, the point stands. Someone's making the decisions
And why should it be you?
because I'm just a Joe Schmo.
So a
I'm
Joe
just
Schmo.
Gideon.
You're more than just Gideon at this point.
You're right. So why
Enjoy
shouldn't it
the
be me?
well, when you realize why it shouldn't be you, then you'll know it won't be you. You grew up in the wild long enough. What if I act in a way that you don't like? Are you gonna make me fall in line?
No, but what if I act in a way that you don't like? Don't I have to fall in line?
Not necessarily.
I've seen enough to know that it is most certainly your way or the highway when it comes to the wilds.
Look, act as I say, not as I do. I can't have patrons
No,
because I do what I do.
but you
You have
can
people
grant
that
the power to ignore
listen.
them.
Listen.
No.
It's what the
Or
book
will you make
says.
me?
It's what the book says. You wanted to be a patron.
Hmm.
That was your choice. Well, good luck on whittling. Enjoy this nice cup of mead. I made it today. Drink all of it at one time. Do not let a single drop hit the ground. And he goes to stalk Fiona from a distance in the bushes.
Hey,
God.
get away from my niece.
Not anywhere near your knees.
Shut the fuck. You guys would see that the ground over time starts turning back to sand. The trees start falling away. And you are returned to the desert once again. You guys have an hour or so of being in this place. Celeste, those 3 vials
Mm-hmm.
are one-time used.
The flower, the gem flower or whatever, I want to offer as tribute to Freya. If she'll take it. It's a gem that I'm sure is hard. I don't know if it's hard to acquire, but
Before we leave,
Oh, as you offer it, that's a good segue. Thank you.
Oh,
Uh,
wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
or anything major.
Before
Ryan.
we leave, I just want to talk to the flower one last time.
Your flower that she
Yeah.
plucked? Oh, or the
No.
one you planted?
Planted.
All right.
I'm going to tell him where it. Be sure to share my story, and I hope you make many friends. Just to see him off or it off.
It grows a little bit on your words. And you feel a hand on your shoulder. You see the same woman from earlier. She whispers in your ear. The nature of this being has been infused with love and hope. But it's tainted by fear. In my gale, my meadow, it will never know fear again. It will grow. It will spread. And one day you may see its likeness in other meadows and other glades. My siblings will not be as easy to deal with. Be wary of the one they call Diamond. Your creation and destruction will be enticing for him. And she touches your ear, and you feel a sharp point before you feel a gem kind of stud sitting there. You look back to see her, and she's gone. Ryan got his ear piercing.
Excuse me.
Just take Fiona's hand as we go back. But I believe Celeste had some.
Yeah. Celeste, as you offer that up, you see you feel like it's having a hard time connecting.
I thought so.
Merc, as you're just kind of waiting around for whatever this is to go away, you see a ring glow brightly, Merc.
A ring? Like a ring
Yeah.
at the pool or an actual little ring?
Your ring.
Oh, my ring. I would look at it.
You see that emerald flower float into the ring.
Hey! Thief!
Oh. Can you identify my ring?
Oh my god, I'll cast Identify on your ring.
How many more uses do you got of that?
Isn't it just essence?
Yeah, essence.
Oh. I thought you were using Freya's.
This is your
Kill.
rule, fate.
No, shut the fuck. I thought she was using Freya. Smoke? Don't you start with me.
Just a Magos.
It's going to be renamed from what it's going to be called today. It'll be something that has to do with something luminous. But the ring represents the I don't want to tell you a name yet, but it represents a primordial generation of life and creation. The ring is a smaller segment of a greater whole, Celeste. Within the ring is multiple souls. This ring belonged to an Islandi. And within it, her life, her history, her story is stored, and you see her soul swirling around in it. The Orphic being is known as Phanes. Phanes.
Oops.
So what my ring do?
It's a storage of generations. Souls.
Does it have Freya's soul in there? Or a fragment of it
Hmm?
or something? I was like,
What the hell?
I mean, I'm offering this thing to Freya and it went to your ring.
Because someone's where Freya's at. Where's Islandi's soul? Well,
Yeah.
where's Islandi's body, not her soul?
Yeah, she's down there right next to her, actually.
Yeah.
Of generations.
This ring is tied to one soul. And that's Islandi.
So it has her generations in it?
Yep.
So if it stores souls, well, I wouldn't know this is fucking ours, I don't think. It should have a capability. Well, if you have a soul, you're able to revive depending on the revival, right?
As long as
Well,
you extract
another
the soul.
question you would have to ask. Well, you wouldn't know, actually. You would know to ask the question because you're not from here.
Is it like one of the, what is that thing that the thingy that
It
Rex
would
was
depend on the
born of?
content of the question.
The thing that like reborns people.
You're talking about the Luxon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luxon.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying not to use as the title of it. Because I can't use that.
You told me it was linked to
I just said it. Banes.
yeah, okay.
Oops, I put phone.
So I
So,
would just ask
a being capable of moving Islandi into Tartarus and moving you out. This is a fragment of a greater being. What is it?
a primordial.
No, focal point.
Eureka colon.
So I have a focal point?
Yep.
Question mark.
That's essentially what the item is.
Let me sacrifice that real quick.
Get the fuck away from me.
It'll
Just a stationary.
if I sacrifice it, it'll go back to the god.
So when having
That it was us, not the god.
It'll go back to Islandi, wouldn't it?
She's not a god.
Well, who's
She entrusted me with her focal point that she had.
Oh my god, I keep
What the
Congratulations on receiving the first focal point.
who is so Fanes is a primordial then?
An Orphic primordial, yeah.
I see. It's the third gen, second gen, something like that.
Wow. Different branch.
Maybe the cousins.
third cousin twice removed.
Not a lot of information can be given to people that don't have means of finding out information about this. You would need someone the ability to ask questions about something.
just look at my casters and just
Yeah,
say
so can I cast Saga? What will we? Fanes?
Yep.
Oh.
You're casting Freya Saga.
Yes.
Oh god. Man, it hurts.
That COVID.
the fuck?
It's been a fun ride with COVID. I can honestly say I never want to deal with it again. Looking for something specific. No. No, you see the light expand around the ring. You see a beautiful underground society, much like a dwarven, or for where you're from, maybe drow, right? You see the people worshiping a light, and you see a cosmic egg at the center. Primeval, generational, one of Orphic tradition. A god of creation, the generator of life and the driving force behind reproduction early in the cosmos. Fanes existed in a timeline that failed. For the artists and the canvas never were properly aligned. What remains of him is this luminescent sphere, known as, call it the Luxon for now. The people that found it, the Night Elves, poured their belief into it, and Fanes responded, keeping their generations, their souls, stored within until another was born. And you just see images of one person dying and a kid one day realizing who they actually are. This young woman growing up to become a queen. The only people that worship Fanes are the Night Elves. He exists and he doesn't exist. He is on no written lineage chain. He has no number to be given. He's not a constant, yet he exists. This is a primordial focal point.
Question.
Go ahead.
Would the Order of the Owl or just Athena have been aware of Fanes' existence?
You can make arguments that there are people that know. That's just what Saga was saying.
Yeah, I would just ask because if they didn't, then I would report that obviously, since that would be important information, I think.
But you can see how This ring being kept a secret might be important, though.
What was his domain? Just like reincarnation, revival.
Basically, creation of life, reincarnation, the generations of beings.
Question then. Would he have, well, I wouldn't know this is ours. I'm just asking out of curiosity. Would he have had something to do with the Romans' skill or innate thing to always come
Well,
back?
once a Roman, always a Roman?
Yeah.
I think that's just tied to another god.
What about the Phoenix?
Phoenix probably fits under the domain that maybe Thanes had, but Thanes doesn't exist in this time frame. The only reason he's here is for some reason his cosmic egg was brought to the crossroads. His timeline, like his branch, remember, the story of the canvas and the artist, where things aren't born in a certain order, they immediately are destroyed. His was destroyed.
Right. That's what I was gonna ask next. Due to the people here, well, the people here existing and being alive that do like actively believe in him, that would give him some type of existence, quote unquote, as a deity.
No, I mean, he had existence because whatever brought the piece of him that's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
There's a way he would be here.
theoretically, he could be revived.
Thames?
Theoretically. I don't know if you had like a focal point of a deity, maybe, but I don't know how that would work with a primordial.
The remaining
dead.
essence that he has is tied to the egg in Islandi's kingdom, is what Saga stated. Whatever's left of him, the Night Elves use. It was powerful enough to swap you with Islandi.
Yeah, he bypassed the fucking no god skills than Tartarus, so that counts for something. So that would ask my mages if there's souls of generations stored in this focal point. Is it a possibility to revive them? Or one?
It's capable of being withdrawn. If there's something in that ring causing it to not be able to be released, then it's unable.
Wouldn't that be more of a prison than a storage? Well, they could go hand in hand.
Do we know the purpose of why they are within this focal point?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know I'm only here because she sacrificed her life for her purpose. I would like to repay the favor if possible.
You recall, she said she knew her fate and that her only goal was to bask in the light of the Illume.
Indeed.
And that somewhere there's an angry Minotaur that's looking for you specifically, Merc.
Me?
You're the last person to see her.
Oh, you talking about that Minotaur? I thought you were talking about me Minotaur. I was like, what did I do?
Well, the Minotaur would be troubling, but you remember how big Sunbreaker was.
Yeah.
What is it that you plan to do with this? I guess is there perhaps a chance there's a soul that you're wanting out of it?
namely, well, the Queen of the Night, Islandi,
Former queen.
former queen. I don't know if they had their fucking coronation of their next ruler or some shit yet. So.
She was former queen when you met her. Just Sunbreaker
Mm.
called her queen. It's kind of like they still called Prince or Diana a princess, even though she wasn't.
Would there be purpose bringing this person back?
What do you say?
Is there purpose to bringing this person back?
She wanted to bathe in the light of the Alun tree, but I can definitely say there was no Alun tree down there.
Is this tree native to this land?
I don't know, but that is information I need to find out.
Okay, I can assist you. As far as her getting to bathe in a tree, is this more metaphorically or?
Well, if it's bathing in the light, then it would just be whatever it's illuminating she would like to stand in or bask in, per se, like basking in the sunlight.
Or
Hmm.
Baskin and Robbins.
Stop.
52 different ice
The
cribs.
legendary warriors.
Indeed.
Does this need to be done through resurrection, or can this be done in
Her
our current
revival?
state? Well, basking in the sunlight is what I more
Being
asking.
into Robins.
I'm not sure. If we can't revive her, then I'll find the Alun tree when I have time and, well, bask in it with her on my ring. That's the least I can do. And just she saved my life.
Are you for certain the soul is here?
I've felt it when
Yeah, she
I
identified.
identified
It
her, right?
stores for
Yeah.
generation.
No, her
Well,
soul's in there.
Okay.
is there any? Did she only detect her or her predecessors as well, or some of her predecessors?
It's her family line. So it's her and whoever is in there. Whoever else is in her family.
Ancestors.
Yeah. It's not just her.
Oh, that's
When I
what I was
say
saying.
her, yeah.
Her ancestors.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is she's in the ring, Merc.
I know that.
Okay. Where was your soul?
I don't fucking know, bro.
In
Your
Tartarus.
soul was in Tartarus. And she swapped places with you.
Indeed.
Okay.
Hmm.
Where's her soul at though?
In the ring.
Okay, so if her soul's in the ring, where is her soul not?
In
What?
Tartarus.
I don't know. I don't know what that last question was that you just said.
So if she appeared where you were when you put on the ring,
Mm.
and said she knew her own fate,
Mm.
you left, right?
All
Your
right.
soul left, you assumed her soul stayed,
Indeed.
but the soul is with you in the ring.
You sacrificed her body.
Her flesh.
She appeared down in Tartarus to save your soul, and then thus she was able to put her soul back into the ring and escape your soul.
Yeah. I knew
So
that.
she has to be revived through the
Hmm.
Alun tree because that allows the souls to be reincarnated.
Not that
To
That is
you
revive.
way
know that.
better than that is way better than what I wrote.
Motherfucker!
Way better than what I wrote.
Hate you, Fate.
Way better than what I wrote.
Oh my
That's
god.
a lot nicer than what I wrote.
You bitch.
Yeah, that's good. That's exactly what the DM was thinking. I wasn't thinking that at all, though.
Thinking of fucking Eureka. Fuck you.
No, what I was alluding is she never was there. The ring was there. That's why her soul was there.
Hobbs is writing the campaign as we play.
No, I just think that would have been more beautiful than what I was thinking. But my point, Merc, the only reason her soul was there is because you were there. And
Yeah,
you
I knew
had
that.
the ring.
It's your fault, Mert.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got
No,
her soul.
You'll find out.
It's pointing fingers.
Hey, she met her. She met me. She was really nice. She was like, "Here's this ring." I was like, "Oh, thank you." You know, people just like giving me jewelry. What can I say?
Give me that.
Get the
So-
fuck away.
Gideon had knowledge about that, or like, are we all coming to that consensus?
We just need to find out if the Loon Tree exists here, right? If no one knows. Right.
No.
I'm new here, Doug. It's my first trip.
I guess
It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
Yaga would saga the Illume Tree because she wouldn't know anything about it.
The Illume Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It is I don't even know what the prime symbol of the Fey pantheon.
Where can we find one?
It is located in the Queen of the Fays of this realm, Raywood.
It be obtained.
I'm just
Wait.
gonna.
Just realized
I am
how
just
you
gonna
lied to me.
sigh when I get Saga of Fae, because like I would have my mindset of Fae as a witch, and be like, ugh, I don't want to deal with that.
Danny, that means you fucking lied to me. You whore.
Who?
Dante.
Oh.
What do you?
Cause he fucking messaged me about this the other day, and I was like, I have a feeling that her soul went into the ring. He was like, "Nah, I didn't."
Okay.
It wasn't there yet.
I like fucking
Yeah.
with Merc.
They had a fucking 2 to 3 business day fucking process.
Shut
This
up,
reminds
Hobbs.
me. This reminds me when you gave Merc that stupid fucking goldfish that he had to keep alive, and I was like, oh, what if it's
literally
like
had no
what if it's a symbolic link to Nixie's fucking child being born, and so like by preserving the goldfish, you're able to monitor the health of Nixie's child. You're like, oh shit, that's really good. But
I'm not gonna
nope,
eat
it's
them all.
just a
Maybe I'll
goldfish.
share it with them.
I
So
don't
you'd
want
have to stick with like peanut butter.
I don't want me. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, though.
I'm gonna do some dishes by the way.
Yeah, the fish was funny because I had no purpose. It was just me,
Yeah.
that Hobbs comes with a great story for it. I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been great.
That was fucking
Like, great.
good.
That just reminds me of like when people listen to certain rappers and then people like overanalyze it and like and they
Yeah.
were like,
Sorry
yeah,
for
that's
thinking.
he
I'll just-
writing. That's some good idea. I didn't even think of that.
I'm just gonna smooth my brain a little bit.
I ain't said that shit.
You're just
What's
so
up?
smart. You didn't even think of the outcome. You just wrote it down.
You know what? Sometimes the best theater is the one you guys create for yourselves.
Yeah, D&D is all about creating a story at the table. We're all DMs at the table.
We're all at the table.
Yep, just a table of DM friends.
But yeah, okay. Back on topic. Yeah, that's where the Fey Pantheon will start with Ray Loon at the head of it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I've been actually pondering on having a whole Fey Pantheon, but I only have Ray Loon right now. So
Mhm.
The big booty one.
yes, Les, you have to go back to the Fey.
Ugh.
I'm cool with that. What's wrong with the thing?
As a witch,
Yeah,
you
but-
would hate the Fae because in her dealings with them. They were just tricksters, troublemakers, and you know.
You literally
You
Freya
are a
bitch.
trickster,
I
troublemaker.
was like, look at that character sheet.
Wait,
But
I'm
they were
really a fucking Freya
They-
patron though.
listen. But they would also be the reason why she doesn't tell people her real name.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Shut up.
You literally worship one of the head honchos. She one of the worst ones.
I am not.
Who, Freya?
Oh, Freya. I thought you meant me. I was like, I'm not.
I was like, she literally a fucking fey motherfucker.
I got reverse
Yeah.
roll.
I don't
Wherever
know.
I go.
I don't know nothing about Freya, just that she gives me powers and she helped me through the fight with her daughter.
You
Or
know
was
more
it
than
really
that.
her?
She
I don't
definitely
even-
gives off fey vibes. Though. She real whimsical.
No, she just got a good lawn.
She's real upbeat for no reason.
So, in conclusion, if you guys return to the desert, you get a little bit more information on Islandi. A bracelet that Merc doesn't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not magical. That's all I know. It's a friendship bracelet as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
Okay.
And she put it in your mouth.
Yeah, to shut him
Yeah.
up.
I could put some in. Never
No.
mind.
Merc. She's a virgin.
You're married.
I'm also supposed to know that. The way she was handling me, she seemed real experienced in BDSM. That whip accuracy don't come from nothing.
Yeah, she had a pretty strong catch. But we'll call it there. I have to work in the morning.
Thank you for
We do.
session.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Shut
Hobbs.
up.
Thanks for writing our story. or Burke's story. Oh, writing Hobbs' story. Thanks for writing Hobbs' story, Hobbs.
My story. Don't touch it. Soil
That's
it with your
good.
dirty old hands. You're stealing my gift now.